Good afternoon, guys. Sarah Hollins, Wicked Maths. I didn't make you a video this morning, sorry about that. I was a little late. I slept in, had loads of training to catch up on before physio. I'm not able to train after physio very easily for obvious reasons. So I had to get everything done before I left. But I wanted to talk to you because I was thinking this morning about how I'm going to manage. I'm not very happy with the idea that I might not be able to do taekwondo again. I've been doing it now for 7 or 8 years, and because of the knee injury, it's a possibility that I might not be able to, to kick off that leg again or to kick with that leg again. Right now, the thought of it, I cannot even imagine what that would feel like. But the idea of having to give it up forever is forever's a really long time, isn't it? And I wasn't in a really brilliant place with that this morning. I was getting ahead of myself. So I went to talk to the physio, obviously whilst he's working on me, and he said, "What are you doing getting ahead of yourself?" He said, "All you have to concentrate on for now is the next step. The next step is, for me, walking 4 and 5 miles for this week. They're my 2 longest distances. And being able to walk without a limp. They're the next 2 things that I need to be able to do. You don't have to think about hopping on one leg or check kicking somebody, your whole body weight, bouncing around the floor." He said that's way off. That's not something that you need to be stressing about. You're not concentrating on the right things. He said right now you concentrate on getting as strong as you can, continuing to do everything right, and it's just the next step. You don't worry about step 3, 4, 5. That's later. That's a problem for another month. Another quarter, another half year, another whole year. That's not the goal right now. Yes, they might be the ultimate aims, and then the other goals that you have as an athlete. But right now, yes, you've got your long-term goals planned out. But obviously, because of this injury, in the short term, it's just the next step. And it's really easy. I did it this morning. I'm guilty of it myself. Right, first thing this morning, I'm thinking, what if I can never do taekwondo again? I've got 2 black belts. I was supposed to be doing my 3rd this year. It's a great sport. I spar. I'm a little old for fighting, but if the opportunity presents, certainly. Sparring's pretty close to it at our club anyway. And I was just thinking, wow, what if I can't do this ever again? And what a stupid thing to focus on, something that what if I can't? What if I can? It's perhaps not equally likely at this very moment in time, but this is a particularly bad moment in time in terms of sport. So it's something for you to think about. Whilst it's imperative that you have long-term aims, ambitions, goals, you can't get to that goal today. If your goal is the Olympics, you can't do that today. What you have to do today is lift that amount of weights that many times, or it might be I need to be able to run this distance in this time. It's literally one step at a time, and that's about breaking down your goals, which is something I usually do really well, and I help other people to do that for themselves. But it is really difficult to not let your mind wander and start worrying about all of the other things that might go wrong and the things that you might not be able to do, because of sustaining a serious injury. So I guess what I'm saying is, there is no point focusing on something that's too far away. There is no point, fantasizing about the negative impact of what's recently happened. What I have to focus on is what can I achieve, what is in my power, and what do I need to do today. And today that was complete 4 miles this morning, which I did. It took me forever. I won't post the time. It's embarrassing. Even for walking, it's bad. And then the next thing I need to do is a stretching session later this evening. And if I tick those off my sheet, then I've made progress towards my goals today. That's it. Simple as that. What did you do? Did I sit around and moan all day that I might not be able to do one of the sports I love ever again? No, because it's not going to help. Was I thinking negatively about it this morning? Yeah, I was worried. I was out on my walk thinking, this isn't great. I'm still walking with a limp, and what if I can't stand on one leg ever again? Stupid, wrong thought. Reframe that, rewire that, do what you've got to do. Don't let yourself talk to yourself too much about things that are negative. If you're going to talk to yourself, talk about the positive things, or at least I can do this now, and 2 weeks ago I couldn't do that. It's a much better conversation, sorry about that, to be having with yourself. As always, plan ahead, get ahead, stay ahead, but be nice to yourself. Think about the good things and only the next step. What's in front of you? What have you got to do next? Speaking of which, I got to go do my next thing. Have a great weekend.